Peace to the family. Peace to my brothers. How's everybody doing today? I got a quick message. I got a download as I was sitting back here. A lot of my downloads come, bro, when I'm trying to move in a positive direction. And I'm just sitting back and reflecting. Like I said, meditation and silence is the key to understanding what I'm about to talk about today. So I'm not going to be in here too long. I just want to leave you with a little quick message, something for you guys to think about, and something for peace to everybody's tapping in. I got a quick message, and I want all my brothers to notice. You have the power. That's right, bro. You do. Now, what power are you referring to, Albert? Well, I'm gonna break it down. The power is inside you. It really is. A lot of our brothers think that they can't be powerful. A lot of our brothers have no true power that lies within them. At least they think on the surface. Peace to everybody that just entered. Peace to you. We're talking about, I'm not going to be here too long, but I want to leave you with a message. So, this is powerful. So, think about this. The power comes from within you. It really does. And so many people I see in life think that they don't have any at all. They don't want to embrace what they truly have within them, their true manhood, their true purpose in life is to embrace this gift, to embrace this power, to walk with this fuel. It's really like a fuel, bro. It's like when when you're about to start that barbecue grill and you throw that fuel and then that fire ignites. That's you, bro. That's what you have within you, within yourself. That's what you truly have in the core of your body, waiting to be unleashed, waiting to come out. That power is waiting to come out. But you first have to tap into your mind. You first have to get your mind right. And that's why I talk about this a lot. A lot of guys don't think they have no power because they don't get their mind right. A lot of guys stay stuck in this constant loop of just negative thoughts. And that's why you can't unleash this power that I'm referring to. That's why you can't tap into this greatness. A lot of guys just see themselves as a negative self-image. They create this negative self-identity, and it's just a continual loop over and over and over and over again. You have to destroy that cycle that you have in your mind that's continually telling you that you have no power, that you can't be great, that you can't win, that you can't succeed, that it's a woman's fault, that it's your dad's fault. You have to destroy that, bro. In order for you to rise up and be the real man that you're created to be, you have to do this, bro. This work has to be done. Too many of us, and I say this often, we make too many excuses. We just sit here and complain way too much. And how can you, yo, my brother Peter, tap in. Man, I'm so happy that you're in here, bro. I'm so happy. He says, yeah, I caught the live stream. Man, I'm so happy. If you want to, bro, let's talk real quick. If you guys don't know, Peter has a YouTube channel he just created. I'm gonna put you out there a little, Peter, because like I told you, I'm all about supporting our brothers, and he's really tapped in. He really has he has the power. He has what I'm talking about here. He has a lot of insights. He has a YouTube channel he just created. It's called Man Unplugged. He leaves a lot of my comments, so you check him out, see what he's talking about, and get some of his knowledge, because he is a man that I know is unleashing it as we speak. That power that I'm talking about, this wisdom, this knowledge, the true core of a man, he's tapping into that. He's truly unleashing it all to this world. And he's not being insecure. He's not caring what people's thinking. He's not worried about, oh man, what if these people don't like my videos? He's not overanalyzing. And that's what we do as men. That's why we can't tap into our power, because we don't unleash the true beast inside of us. Some of you guys have that power. You have that masculinity inside you, but you just refuse to accept it because maybe at some point, some person told you that you can't do that you can't be so powerful. And that power, like I said, has to come with responsibility too. And that's part of the reason why some people don't have that power and they don't want to unleash it, because they know if you truly walk with your power and you truly show the world extremely how powerful you are, now people are going to see you as that man, and you're going to have to rise up and reach new standards. You're going to have to be a man that somebody, when they see you, they're going to see greatness. And a lot of you guys don't want to live up to that greatness. A lot of you guys live in fear, and that's just the truth. So many of us as men live in fear. Hey, my boy Peter said, facts. Bro, I'm speaking this game because the thing is, like I told you, bro, we all have greatness. We all have the ability to tap into this because it's God's divine source energy. God created us to be this way. Now, at some point, Satan comes in and distorts our mind and floods our mindset with so many negative thoughts, so many fearful thoughts. And at some point, we accept those thoughts more than the positive thoughts. And it's all a mental program. And Peter, I know you know this, but I'm gonna give them a little bit of game real quick. And I know you know this already, kind of. We have to know that as we're living in this matrix, this society, there's different realities that we can create. There's different versions of a reality that you can go into and you can decide. So let's say Peter, before Peter met, I'm going to use him as a perfect example. Before he met me, he told me he had a YouTube channel and he got a little discouraged because, like I talked about in some of my videos, nobody supports us when we're trying to do the righteous thing, when we're trying to help men out, basically when we're trying to do good things. So his reality was, all right, nobody saw me, nobody liked my videos, nobody viewed my videos. So maybe I should stop doing this at the moment and reflect and think. Now, one reality, and this is a lot of our realities for men, we embrace that and then we give up and we quit. And then we stay stagnant and then we just embrace failure and we just embrace the fact, no, you know what? I'm never going to do YouTube again. I'm never going to get my message out. I know that God gave me this purpose. I know I have this vision. I know I have this idea, but I'm not going to do it because I failed. So we give up. And that was the reality that he could have stayed in. Now he talked to me. He said he saw one of my videos. He said spot on in the comments. I know a lot of you guys are going to watch this on replay. He just said spot on. Now he could have stayed in this reality. He saw one of my videos, decided to take action, which a lot of us don't do as men. He decided to put himself out there and he didn't care. He didn't care, man. What if this guy, Albert from Men Are Needed, decides to judge me? What if he doesn't hit me back? What if he doesn't text me back? What if he says, screw you? What if that guy is not really who he says he is? But he took action and he put himself out there. He decided to unleash this power that he had within himself. He knew that power was ready to be unleashed. He knew he had a vision from God to go out here and build an online community to help men out because something was going on with his brother. And he talked about this in this video. So I'm not going to put out information that he's never talked about before. He knew his brother was in a verge of self-deleting. So he said, let me reach out to him. Once he did that, then he was able to get in connection with me. I encouraged him. And basically what I'm doing right now on this live is telling you guys the same thing. You're a Peter. You're living in a reality that you want to give up. You want to quit. You see yourself as a failure. You see yourself as a man that's a loser. You're depressed. You want to run to a bottle. You're hopeless right now. A lot of our men are hopeless. You're a Peter. But I'm telling you guys right now, you got the power. You got the juice. You got the ability to strive for greatness. You got the ability to rise up and take action and feel what he's feeling right now. I guarantee he's in the UK. I guarantee when he's walking in the room, wherever he's going, let's just say he's at work. When he's walking in the room now, he's feeling powerful because he's going after what God's telling him to do. And that's what I need you guys to do. God's telling you whatever he's telling you. Maybe he's telling you need to put down that bottle. Maybe he's telling you you need to leave those girls alone. Maybe he's telling you you need to be like Peter and accept this new version, go into this new timeline. There's multiple timelines happening without this universe. Now, you can decide to stay in this timeline, or you can decide to embrace a new one. Now, a lot of people might say, well, what if ultimately my timeline is for me to be a failure? Who on this earth is ultimately designed to be a failure unless you accept that? A lot of us just accept this reality, and that's why we stay put. Peter said again, amen to that. Peter, you're right, man. And I'm proud of him. And that's why I want to be proud of all my brothers, bro. I want all, because this is the thing. We, the people, have the power. There's a reason why the Black Panther said power to the people. When you sit there and you really reflect upon that, you see the true greatness that you have within yourself. God tells you this. God tells you this all the time, bro. But like I said, somewhere along this line, we saw, when we looked in the mirror, we saw an image that wasn't truly who we saw ourselves on the inside, but we accepted that identity. And that's the problem that I see with most men. I see most men just accept what reality is given to them. Why can't you create a new, why can't you just destroy that reality and decide to go into a new one and embrace what I'm talking about? If you really want the power, if you really want to be a new man, it starts with your mind, and then you can radiate out from that point. And then we can go to the gym, then we can eat the right foods, then we can be like Peter, walk in our purpose. And it doesn't matter whether or not people are truly going to tap into his videos. Because when I started this, I didn't know that people were, bro, I literally started with 0 subscribers. I didn't know people were going to support my message. But I said, I know that I have this power, and I know that I can unleash this. I know that I can be great. I know that you can be great. I know that we all can be great. Sometimes you just need a little bit of encouragement, like he needed a little bit of encouragement. And I don't want him to ever stop. He's growing right now. And Peter tapped in and said, there is a reason the Bible tells us to have fellowship, to encourage each other. This is what we are doing. Absolutely. It's facts. That's spot on, because men, we need this. A lot of men need fellowship. A lot of men try to be a lone warrior and to be a lone wolf. And then they go out into the society with no friends, no family that's supporting them. And a lot of people that watch my channel, I know that they're different. Peter's different. Peter's unique. He said it himself. Oh, I had a learning disability. He was talking about how he was trying to shed his ego. And I got a video dropping tomorrow. Powerful video, bro. It's basically about ego death. I want you guys to all tap into this, because I'm diving deep into this more about how our ego is causing us to stay in a position to see a negative self-reflection. And we have to understand the reflection that you see, no matter what you created over the course of your life, is how you're going to radiate to this universe. But the moment you decide to go into this new powerful position as a man, but you have to keep yourself to the standard too. What are your standards? What are your morals? If you don't have any, like Peter just said, read the Bible and go off those. I'm giving you a lot of knowledge on how to do this. Fellowship's one, unity is one. You got to embrace some type of love. And I got videos coming on this too. A lot of us as men don't have any love, so we don't know how can you unleash power? How can you truly tap into the power if you haven't tapped into the power of love? If you haven't forgave people, if you haven't healed, if you haven't embraced the pain that you're going through right now, and see the beauty in the pain. Peter made a good video on this yesterday or the day before about how you have to embrace the duality, bro. If you're not living in a powerful state right now, unleash the power. That's the duality of that. You have no power, then you have power. Which one are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the power? I want you guys to all choose that, because you guys all have it within you. We all have that, bro. We all can rise up, get our finances right, get our mind right, not go to this grave with all our regret, not see ourselves as a loser. A lot of us talk about women, and then we give up on women, and then we blame women for this. And somebody left a comment today. I forgot his handle on my YouTube channel. I think it was Cool Guy something, but he made a good point. A lot of us as men blame women, but at the same time, we're not doing any self-work. We're not doing any self-reflection. We're not analyzing situations. We're not deciding to try to self-improve. And then we don't know what power I'm talking about. The power is in your spirit. And Peter, you know this. The power is in your spirit. The power is in God. You need to tap into this source energy so you can accept that light, have love, and then go out into this world and do whatever you're told to do. There's a reason why God told you to be a faithful servant. There's a reason why God told you to try to plant your seed and let that grow. A lot of us aren't planting seeds. Peter is, though. Peter's in the community right now. And he's 6 hours, so it's 9. It's probably 3 or 4 in the morning over there. That shows you how tapped in. That shows you how locked in he is, bro. Peter says a low vibration attracts low vibration women. That's absolutely right. And that's why a lot of us, we cry because we can't get the women that we want, but our vibration's too low. And you might say, well, my vibration's always been this way. He said it's 3, but I'm staying up. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning right now where he's at, bro. That's how tapped in he is. Nothing's stopping him, bro. Bro, this is what I'm saying. This is the power that me and him, we want. It's 2 of us right now. We want all you guys watching us on replay. We want all you guys to unleash this power that you have, bro. We want all you guys in this community. Whatever your dream is, what's your dream? Maybe you want to be a car mechanic. That's powerful too. We can tap into that. You can start your own business. Once you start your own business, you can give up on your job. Once you give up on your job, you can have more freedom. Once you have more freedom, you'll be more clear. And this power is going to get to a point to where you want to go help people, bro, because it's going to be so strong. It's going to be a powerful, strong unity of men and fellowship, like he said. This is extremely important. This is extremely important right now. Because, and I talk about this often, but I just don't understand why a lot of us, if you guys are watching this replay, explain it to me. Why do you decide to stay in a negative, low vibration? What is that benefiting you? Does that make you feel power, or does that make you feel misery? My boy Marcos tapped in, bro. Marcos tapped in too, though. I don't care what none of y'all say. Marcos says, just came from the gym, then went to socialize with people. I think he meant people and children in my local neighborhood at the basketball court. Lost some games, but you learn from losses. It's all about sportsmanship and fun. Bro, that's facts. Bro, that's facts. And see, this brother right now, what he's telling you is he went to the gym. So he's deciding to self-improve. He's deciding to tap into his power. He's deciding to tap into his greatness. And then he went to the local, basically he went to the basketball court to chop it up with the people in his neighborhood and shoot some hoops. And by doing it, what he said was he lost some games. He took a couple L's, but he's still in his fellowship with his brother. He's still competing with his brother. He's still tapping into his power because he's uniting with somebody. A lot of us, and you just triggered something in my brain. I'm glad you left that comment. A lot of us don't unleash our power because we don't put ourselves in position to get out of this negative self-reflection. And we stay in this, we stay isolated. We stay by ourselves. And once you're by yourself, Satan can torment you more because it's just you alone. And a lot of us, let's just keep it real. A lot of us don't have a strong enough mentality to stay in isolation. So what Marcos decided to do was go out and change his paradigm. His paradigm is his continual process, his continual loop of thoughts, actions. Like, let's say he goes to work. Let's say right now you're watching your video. You go to work, you come home, you watch Netflix, you cook dinner, you go to sleep. You come home, you go to work, you watch Netflix, you go to sleep. You do that day and day and day and day again. Nothing changes. You can't unleash your power unless you decide to get out of that moment and choose that, you know what? This was my life. I'm choosing right now. I'm going to make this decision to go fellowship with my brothers. Even if you do what he does, is go to the basketball court. And even if you can't play basketball, bro, just go out there, sit at the park and watch people. You might say, maybe you live where I live in Illinois. It's cold. You can go indoors, bro. You can go to the gym. I don't have money to go to the gym. That's going to be an excuse that you have. You always make excuses, bro. But he's not making excuses. He gave you guys some game. He said, look, I'm learning from my losses, but I'm still deciding to have fun. Even though I lose, I still see the beauty in the pain, which is what Peter told you yesterday. See the beauty in the pain, see the duality. But all of us as men, the majority of us, we just want to sit in pain and just sit and want to blame everybody. Why? Why can't we unleash this power? Why can't we be who God created us to be? God created us as a powerful vessel that can go out into this universe and radiate fellowship, like Peter said, and have good sportsmanship and learn from our losses, because we have to learn from our losses, bro. That's the true way to find your power. All of us are going to go through pain. All of us are going to go through suffering. All of us are going to feel like failures at one point, especially as men. All of us. Peter goes, bro, the dream is manifesting. The community is still small, but it's here. That's facts. It's happening as we speak. Marcos is tapped in, bro. Marcos accepted God. Marcos, this is his second live that he's joining. Peter already know he's locked in. So we're building up the fellowship of God. We want you guys to unite. We want you guys to see the losses and truly see that that's a lesson, bro. We can go out here. We can embrace God. We can accept who we are. We can fellowship. We can go do something, like if we want to build a community to where we give back in our neighborhood, like he's saying. Some of it is just helping somebody out. You might not be the most effective person to communicate, but I guarantee if you have a little bit of money in your pocket, you could give him that brother $20 that's struggling. Oh man, I ain't got no money right now. That's going to be an excuse that most people have. I can't help him out. But then you ask God to help you out. You ask God, I want, please God, I need some money. Please God, can you get this woman out of my life? Please God, can you bring me a woman? but you don't want to help nobody out. Why would God bless you if you're not blessing others? You have to help others, bro. And as men, we don't help people most of the time. I can't even get people bro. And this frustrates me. I just speak facts because it's the truth. It's the God in me. It frustrates me when I go out to this world and most people don't want to do what Marcos is doing or what Peter's doing. And all they're doing is deciding to spread a little bit of love, bro. God is love. Power is love. That's why they're in the Bible. It says, what is the biggest concept in the Bible? Love conquers all. And then we wonder why we can't embrace the power. But then I'm telling you, the power is in love, and you're looking at me like I'm crazy. That's what frustrates me, bro. It really does, because I don't understand why. If you don't have any love, that's cool. But there's no reason why you can't love yourself. You might hate yourself right now. And a lot of us as men do. You hate the self. You look in the mirror and you hate that man that you see. You hate him to the core because you might be a person that accepted fear. You let fear stay stagnant. That woman broke your heart and she told you that you're ugly, you're fat, you're going to be a loser in your life. You accepted that. So you just let her define who you are as a man. Why would you let a woman define who you are as a man? Why not define who you are as what God tells you who you are? And what does God tell you? You're a powerful man. You could have peace. You could have joy. You could have love. You could have fellowship like what we're doing now. You can believe in your brother, bro. You can unite. You can have fellowship. You can have a Holy Spirit. What is a Holy Spirit? You think a Holy Spirit doesn't have power, bro? The Holy Spirit is rebuking demons. What are you talking about? I don't understand this, bro. Peter says, what you give is what you receive. It will come back to you. What you reap is what you sow, basically, is what he's saying. You reap what you sow. So if we're not out here sowing like my boy Marcos is, Marcos went out to the community. He's reaping good things in his community. Even if he's not, let's just say he just went out to go play basketball, bro. That's a positive thing for us as men. He's getting active. He's getting his blood flowing. He's going to the gym. So not only did he go to the gym, he went to the basketball courts too. And he's socializing with people in his neighborhood. So they know him. So if he has a down point, he's building bonds with people. So he could go, maybe let's say at one point, and I think Marcos said this before too. He had his, something about he had his, Marcos, if you want to tell me specifically, I think it was you had your heart broken by a girl or you're dealing with unforgiveness and bitterness. But let's say, I know he said unforgiveness and bitterness. Let's say he's dealing with bitterness because a girl broke his heart. He can go out into his community, hang out with them, and just, sometimes you just need a vent as a man. And you might not say it's true, but I don't care what anybody says. All of us need at one point to vent. That's what brothers are for. So he can go in this community and tell the people that he's hooping with, his boys that he's at the park with, like, man, bro, she just broke my heart. And if you have a good friend, he'll tell you, hey, bro, that's her loss. Don't worry about it. You could bounce back. You could do great things. And he just decided to go to the basketball court. You don't know what could happen when you put yourself out there. That's how you tap into your power, my brother. Anybody watching this video, that's how you tap. You have to tap into it. Put yourself out there. Peter says venting is healthy. That's a fact. That's why a lot of us as men go see a therapist. A lot of us been in war. They've been overseas. They got PTSD because they saw things. You might be in the hood. You got PTSD because you saw things. You might grew up as a child. You got PTSD because you saw things. You're keeping it all inside. You're balling that all inside and you're hurt because you're not telling anybody. Then you don't even want to tell God on top of that, bro. You don't even vent to God. Well, I can't hear God, bro. God doesn't talk to me. That's what I hear a lot. Well, God talks to you because you're chosen, but I don't have God talk to me. Bro, God's there. You're just not silent enough. And I got a video coming about this too, bro. This video is powerful. You're not silent enough to hear God. Your brain's chaotic, but you can hear Satan though. You can hear when somebody tells you you're a loser. You can tell when you can hear when that girl tells you you don't approach me, you're ugly. You can hear those thoughts. Oh yeah, I am ugly. I'm a loser. I'm stupid. I don't have no money. I'm poor. I'm broke. We can hear that though, right? A lot of guys don't like hearing this, bro. They don't like hearing this when I speak this truth. It is what it is though, bro. Like I said, I'm not here. Look, If me, Marcos, and Peter can build a bond and it's just three of us, I'm cool with that, bro. I have hope and I have faith in mankind. But at the end of the day, if you don't resonate with the truth and you don't want to accept God, there's only so much that we can do. All three of us can build a bond together and try to pray for you, rebuke those demons out of your life. But if you just stay stuck in this mindset that I just want to embrace a loser mentality, at the end of the day, and this might hurt your feelings, there's winners and there's losers in life, bro. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you the keys that you have the power. I'm telling you that you have the power within you to start loving yourself, start making changes, and start taking actions and just change one thing in your life, bro. Take one action. It's really simple. And as men, we overcome. My boy Marco said, I'm gonna read this for you guys because I was talking about this. He goes, I went through a bad breakup, but a negative situation that someone goes through does not give you the right to be a negative person in society because you won't get anywhere trying to do evil. Amen. Society is prideful and lustful. I'm going to be full of love and forgiveness, knowing that I'm not better than anybody. Materials come and go. God made me unique with a purpose and a cool personality. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. Marcos, bro, you locked in. You gonna tap into this power. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Society is prideful and lustful. And a lot of us don't want to accept love. So that's why we don't have power. A lot of us can't forgive. That's why we don't have power. The moment you let me tell you something. When I say you got the power is in forgiving that person that you haven't forgave yet. Let's say it's your wife, your ex-wife. Let's say it's your current girlfriend that broke your heart. She destroyed your heart. Now you're cold-hearted. So you lost power, right? Because she took the power from you. So now you're dealing with this bitterness, you're dealing with this unforgiveness, and you're not going out to this world feeling like a real man. The moment that you forgive her and you let her be free is when you take your power back. That's how you take your power back. How can anybody outside of yourself take your power? Once you accept the mindset that Marcos has and believe to the core that I have the power, I'm what God created to be. God created me to be unique. God created me to be set apart, chosen, sanctified. And you know what? I'm going to embrace this. I got a cool personality. I got a unique purpose. His purpose don't have to be to change the world. Maybe his purpose right now is to be in this live and feed off our community and boost me up and boost Peter up and give you, whoever's watching this, inspiration. What if that's his purpose right now, bro? That's what I'm saying. You guys don't have to overcomplicate everything. And Peter left another comment saying, to hate is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. Mahatma Gandhi. That's a fact, bro. That's a powerful quote right there. I'm gonna read that again for my brothers in the back. To hate is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. Do you understand that, what I'm saying, bro? You have hate in your heart. You have hate in your heart because your mom used to abuse you, your mom walked away. You have hate in your heart because that girl broke up with you. You have hate in your heart because you're not the most handsome. You have hate in your heart because you don't have a good personality, so you think. You have hate in your heart because you're poor right now, so you're blaming everybody outside of you. You're blaming God. You're depressed. You don't know how to cope with things, so you're running to the bottle, which is making you more hateful, because the moment you do that, those demons are entering your body. There's a reason why they call those spirits. So then you're on a low vibration, like Peter said. And what happens when you're on low vibration? You attract more people that are on low vibration. Misery loves company. So then you're trying to attract a woman. And what are you doing? You might be fornicating with her, giving her all your power. And then you don't feel good about that. Because once she leaves, it was only a temporary high. So then you got to get high again. You need a little bit more dopamine. So then you might jump on the hub and do the same thing. And then you have no power. And then you wonder why you can't unleash the power and tap into your greatness. We all have it, bro. But this world will try to destroy you because, like I said, if the power is in the people, if me, Marcos and Peter know we have the power, and the power is in the people, and the power is in God, and we're sourced through God, and we're righteous, and we're kingdom men. How unstoppable are we, bro? But it's easier to go on the opposite side because 99% of people operate with a negative mindset. And that's why I got on here telling you the main title is this: when will you realize this, bro? When will we realize this as men? It's about to be 2025 and we still haven't realized we have power. I guess it's a good thing because I guess it makes it for me, Peter and Marcos, to come on here and unite and bond. So there's always beauty. Like I said, there's always beauty. It's all about perspective, but it's all about having the right mindset, man. You could see, oh man, it's 2025. I'm still gonna be a man that's lonely because these girls don't want to date me. Inflation is too high, so I can't get my job. I don't know what to do in my life. No girl wants to date me. My mom doesn't want to help me out. I lost my job. I'm depressed. I'm on these pills. I'm anxious. So then you hate the world. Then you're bitter. Then you're unforgiveness. Then you're living in unforgiveness. Then you just feel like a loser. And I know I'm speaking to somebody right now, bro. I know I'm speaking to somebody right now on replay. You're hopeless. You're sad. You're not happy with your life. You want to change, but you don't know how to start to change. I get this often. Well, how can I change? If you ask yourself the question, like I told you, stay silent and God will talk to you. God's talking to these two brothers, bro. It has to be because I know Peter's doing the righteous thing. Marcos just told you, well, he just told you that he's unique with his own purpose and he's happy. He's embraced his unique personality, bro. So these guys are doing their work, man. We need more of us as men to do our work so that we can unite. The power's in the people, bro. The power's in you. It starts with you. It starts with the mind. It starts with going into a new reality. It's really easy, bro. Like I said, I say this often. It can't be. I don't understand why we make this so difficult. We know that life as a man is not going to be easy. We know that life as men is going to we're going to embrace suffering. God suffered. Jesus suffered, bro. You think he did that for the greater good? And sometimes that's a good point. You got to go on that cross and you got to bear that cross so you could do that for the greater good, bro. What if you're that run, brother? We need you. What if you have a daughter? What if you have a son that's relying on you, bro? Peter said, I hate to sound repetitive, but facts. Oh man, Peter, you funny, man. But look, what if you have a daughter? What if you have a son? What if you have a brother, bro? What if Marcos is relying on you, man? What if Marcos is needing you to do better? Because the moment you do better, now you can help him out. Have we ever thought about that, bro? What if your mom wants you to do better? And if you don't, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of us have no excuse. We have no reason to live, right? We want to take our life because we have no reason. You can't do better for your mom, bro. You can't do better for your dad. You don't have nobody. At least use it in your mind. I want to do better. Let's say your mom passed away. I want to make my mom proud. You think she's proud if you're sitting here being a loser and just complaining about the world? You think that's powerful? Wouldn't it be more powerful? You say, Mom, I'm going to make you proud. I'm going to make this world. I'm going to leave my legacy on this world. I'm going to show the world that I am powerful. I'm going to show this world that I am great. I'm going to show this world that I can rise because I can rise. I can be great. I can be powerful. I can embrace God. I am love. I'm strength. I'm courage. I'm joy. I'm happiness. I'm peace. I'm all of this. But the duality is you can be the opposite side too if you want to embrace that. But if I wake up, if Marcos wakes up and says that I'm powerful, I'm strong, and you guys will clown on affirmations, but this is happening to your subconscious program. How do you think you got all these negative concepts? It's your brain, bro. You accepted that into your life. So if you wake up and every day Marcos says, I'm powerful, I'm joy, I'm happiness, I'm unique, I'm purposeful, I'm God's child, I'm God's son. God loves me. I am love. I'm going to go out into the world and change somebody's life today because I am love. I'm going to show this world love. I'm going to pay it forward. At that moment, Carlos won, bro. He's powerful. And that's all it starts with, bro. Like I said in my last live, we're born rich. We're all rich. Rich is not money. Rich is a mindset. Rich is your ability to see, like Peter said, you see the beauty in the pain. Yeah, you might be going through a dark time right now. Yeah, you might not be in the best living situation. You might have a one-bedroom apartment, and then you're living there, right? And it's all just you and a cat and a bottle of Jack Daniels. But I guarantee that's still a position to where you can see the power in yourself. You can still see how great you are. And for my young brothers out there right now, you might be 14, 15, 17, 19, a young man, and you don't know what power is, bro. You have to first accept God, bro. At a young age, I don't know how old you are, Marcos. I know, Peter, you're about my age, in our 30s. Just imagine if we accepted God as a young age, bro. How different would we be? A lot of our young brothers are out here lost in this world with hopeless because they don't know what God is. Nobody's told them that God loves you. Nobody told them that you can embrace God. Nobody told them that they have a purpose like Marcos was told. But Marcos is telling you this, bro. You have to embrace that. He told you materials come and go. He said that on the last slide too, that money's not everything. Now we need money. We want money. We want to be successful because money, if we had enough money, then we can change. We can definitely make change, but that's not going to define us. God's going to give us the blessings that we need, and he'll give us enough money. If God wants me to become a millionaire to help out this community, it's going to happen. Just like Moses parted the seas, bro. Just like Jesus did what he had to do. He had to go on there, bro. He had to go on that cross. And I'm sure he wasn't happy about that. Peter deep down, he might not be extremely happy that it's 4 a.m. He's up on my live, but he's doing what needs to be done, bro. Marcos went to the gym and then went to the basketball. He went to the basketball court, bro. Y'all don't even want to get up off the couch, man. You might not like this, but you sit on this couch all day eating a bag of Fritos with some hot Cheetos and an extra large pizza. You eating an extra large pizza, bro, with some ice cream after that, with some cookies. And then you wonder why no girl wants to date you, bro. Oh man. You gotta start self-improving, bro. Peter says, society tells us that life is meaningless, that God isn't real. We are told to live for pleasure. I think he meant live for pleasure, which is true. You know what basically what Peter's telling you is that most of our men live in flesh. Let me say that one more time. Most of our men live in our flesh. And what does the Bible say? We don't battle against flesh and blood. We battle against these principalities of wickedness and dark forces. And that's the problem. We live in our flesh, like Peter said, and then we don't see that this is a spiritual battle. How can you battle a spirit and you're operating in flesh? I don't understand that. How can you battle this demon and you don't know where it's coming from? You might just wake up with the lustful spirit. You don't know where that chick's coming from. It's the spirit that's in her, bro. Peter says pleasure don't bring peace. And it doesn't. Keep dropping the gems on them, Peter. We're not going to be on here too much longer, but I had to get out here and tell my brothers that you are powerful. Like he said, pleasure don't bring peace. What brings you peace? Why can't let's explore that question. Marcos, if you're still in here, I would love to see, if you just want to add your little bit of input, maybe you can put my brothers on some game. What brings you peace, Marcos, besides God? I mean, God's a big one, but is it hooping? Is it going to the gym? That brings me peace. I'm not going to lie. Peter, what brings you peace? We're a community right now, bro. We're building fellowship. We're just talking like brothers, man. I'll say what brings me peace is when I go to the gym. That's peaceful for me. I like to meditate. I like to go out in nature. I like to spend time with God. I like to help others. This is peaceful what I'm doing right now. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of you guys don't vent. But when I'm on this camera, some of this is just me venting, bro. It brings me peace. It brings me joy to just get the thoughts out in my mind and know that somebody is watching this on replay and resonating with this. That's peaceful to me. Being with my daughter brings me peace because I can tell I'm giving her these games too. Peter says helping people brings me peace. A lot of us, it is because I think that's inherently God's spirit is to help others because we all are brothers and sisters, bro. We all come from God. We're all made in the image of God. So that will bring you peace to help somebody else out. That's why I say, Peter says, especially people I can relate to. So he wants to build that fellowship. A lot of us need people that we can relate to. A lot of it, that's why my channel is growing, because a lot of us as men went through pain. A lot of us went through suffering. A lot of us are literally living in hell. That's one of my most viewed videos. We're living in hell. We don't see any way out of our current circumstances. And nobody's told us what I just told you. You have the power. When will you realize this? When will you realize this, bro? When will you realize you have the power? When will you walk in power? And when will you decide to find your peace like Peter's talking about? Peace is power, bro. Knowledge is power. That's another reason why we don't have power, because we're not getting knowledge. There's a reason why they say that, bro. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you grow. The more you grow, the more we can teach. Each one teach one. That's how we grow. What I'm doing right now is teaching. We're building fellowship. We're building bond. We're building brothers, bro. We're giving ourselves hope. We're giving ourselves hope. We need hope as men, like I said. The moment your hopes are destroyed, the moment you have a dark outlook on this world, the moment you can't create a new reality, the moment you can't vibrate on a high frequency. You need a high frequency to maintain in this society because, like I told you, this world is demonic. This world is designed to shake up your spirit and test your character. Like Marco said, you're going to take L's in this life, bro. You're going to take a loss, but is it a lesson or is it a loss? Do you bounce back from that? You might fall 7 times, but are you going to get up that 8th time? Are you going to give up and quit and say life is too hard? Nah, man, life's too hard. I don't want to keep going. I just want to take my life because it's the easy thing to do. And some of you guys might have tried that. I don't mean to laugh, but some of you guys might have tried that. I'm laughing because God didn't want you to go at that point. You might try to take your life, but God said, nope, you're still here. I still got more lessons to give you. Have you thought about that? God said, no, it's not your time. You need to help change this world. You need to go. I told you to go start that business. I told you to help those people. I told you to make your mom proud. I told you to break these curses. I told you to do the right thing. And I'm going to keep you on this earth until you do it. Peter says, bro, I'm going to try and get some sleep. I'll see you guys later. Love being here. All right, my brother. Peace out. I'm not going to be here too much longer either. I just wanted to give this message real quick and tell my brothers that you're powerful. You can have peace. You can grow. You can evolve. You can walk with your head held high. Let's brace our masculinity. Let's get on semen retention and let's start, bro. This is a message to tell you that we, the people, have the power and we're going to unite. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time, peace.